Okay, so um, we will start our review in subtracting a fraction. So I have an example or given wherein um, itong example na to is similar fraction. So manonotice nyo, uh, the denominator is the same. So that is a similar fraction. So if we subtract 5 and 8 over 24 minus 2 and 5 over 24. So the steps in subtracting this is yung normal na ginagawa natin in subtraction. So first is we will subtract the numerator. So 8 minus 5. So 8 minus 5, we have 3. So number 3. And then simply copy the denominator since our denominator is similar, so magkapareho siya. So kokopyahin lang natin, we have 24, and then subtract the whole number which is 5 and 2. So 5 minus 2, we have 3, and then express our answer into lowest term if possible. So kung possible siya i-lowest term, i-express lang natin siya. So since 3 over 24 or 324, pwede siyang ma-lowest term, therefore i-lowest term natin siya. So para hindi kayo mahirapan, kuhain yung GCF ni numerator and denominator and then you divide it. So the GCF of 3 and 24 is number 3. So therefore i-divide ko to by number 3. So yan. So 3 divide 3, we have 1. And then 24 divide 3, we have 8. And then copy the whole number which is 3. So therefore, our final answer here is 3 and 1/8. So ito yung ating final answer. 3 and 1/8. Okay. So another example. So meron naman ako ditong 12 and 4 over 5 minus 9 and 5 over 5. So in this case, kung manonotice nyo, yung ating tawag dito, subtrahend or minuend rather. So yung ating minuend pala, so nakalimutan. So ating minuend is mas malaki kay subtrahend. So therefore 4 minus 5 is cannot be since maliit nga itong ating number 4. So therefore magbabaro kayo kay whole number. So always titingnan if or i-compare nyo if maliit ba yung number dito sa side na to. So kung maliit yung number dito, we will borrow kay number 12. So 12 magiging 11 kasi nga nag-borrow ng 1. And then yung 1 na yon is will become 5. So bakit 5? Kasi ang titingnan nyo is yung denominator. So 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. Then copy the denominator 5. Then copyahin nyo yung given. So 9, 5, and 5. So therefore pwede nyo siyang masubtract since mas malaki na yung numerator dito. So 9 minus 5, we have 4. So copy the denominator 5, and then 11 minus 9 is equals to 2. So therefore our final answer here is 2 and 4/5. So ganyan lang kasimple mag-subtract ng fraction. So this is a similar fraction. Now, how about if you encounter dissimilar fraction? So paano naman if dissimilar fraction? So for example, we have here 7 and 5 over 6 minus 3 and 1/4. Okay, so the first process regarding in dissimilar fraction, kung mapapansin nyo, magkaiba yung ating denominator. So first is find their LCD or the least common denominator. So LCD. So paano natin nahanapin itong sa LCD? So using skip counting. So 6 and 4. So hanapin lang natin yung common multiple or factor nila. So we have here 6, we have here 4. We have here 12, and then dito 8. Then we have here 18, and then we have here 12. Since makikita nyo or mapapansin nyo, meron na tayo ditong common factor or multiple. So our LCD is number 12. So yan. So yun yung ating gagamiting denominator. So automatic, copy the whole number. So meron kayong 7. And then meron tayong denominator na 12. Minus. So open lang natin yung whole number and then yung denominator natin na 12. Now, the second step is multiply the numerator sa mga factors or multiple na nakuha natin. So if sa 5, so meron tayo ditong 1 and 2. So 1, 2. So sa 5 to So 5 times 2, we have 10. And then sa 4, ito 1 rather. So sa 1, tingnan natin. So 1, 2, 3. So meron tayong 3. So 3 times 1 is equals to 3. So yan. And then apply the subtraction. So similar fraction na sila. So sundin na natin yung process ni similar fraction. So unahin natin yung numerators. So 10 minus 3, we have 7. Copy the denominator 12 and then subtract the whole number. So 7 minus 3 is equals to 4. And since kung mapapansin nyo, yung ating fraction is cannot reduce into lowest term, therefore our final answer here is 4 and 7 over 12. Okay, so another example para mas klaro. Meron naman tayo ditong 10 and 5 over 8 minus 5 3 over 6. So first we will find the LCD. So find the LCD. So 8 and 6. So using skip counting pa rin. So meron tayo ditong 8, meron tayo ditong 6. Next 16, dito 12. Next is 24. And then dito is 18. Next is dito is 32. And meron naman tayo ditong 24. So kung makikita nyo, meron na kayong common factor or common multiple, which is number 24. So yan siya. So therefore yung LCD natin is 24. Next, so magiging ang mangyari, ito na yung ating magiging bagong denominator. So 24 minus 24. And then copy the whole number 5 and 10. So mapapansin nyo, kinopya ko lang. And then pinalitan ko lang ng 24 itong ating denominator. Now, the next step is we will now multiply the numerators by the factors. Kung ilan yung factors yung nakuha natin. So 5, bilangin lang natin yung dito. 1, 2, 3. So 5 times 3 is equals to 15. The next 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times 4 is equals to 12. And then we will now subtract. So unahin natin yung numerators. So 15 minus 12 is equals to 3. And then copy denominator, which is 24. And then subtract the whole number. So 10 minus 5 is equals to 5. Okay, so mapapansin nyo, pwedeng ma-reduce natin itong si 3 over 24 by its simplest form or lowest term. So syempre, divide natin sila sa kanyang greatest common factor, which is number 3. Diba? So 3 divide 3, we have here 1. over 24 divide 3, we have here 8. And then copy the whole number, which is 5. Therefore, our final answer here is 5 and 1/8. So, ganyan lang mag-subtract ng dissimilar fraction. Okay. So, now, we will proceed in multiplication of fraction. So, multiplication of fraction. Okay, so by multiplication of fraction, meron naman ako dito 3 categories. So, sa 3 categories na to, 3 examples din yung ginawa ko. So, yun. Kung mapapansin nyo, ba't iba yung setup nitong ating multiplication of fraction? So, the first one is multiplying fractions lang. But the second one is multiplying fraction by a whole number. And then the last one is multiplying mixed numbers. Okay, so isa-isahin natin at hima-himayin natin. So, unahin natin itong si example number 1. Okay, so in multiplication of fraction or in multiplying a fraction, so we will use the method called cancellation method. So, magagamit natin itong si cancellation method if the two numbers have common factor or multiple. So, katulad nito, 8 and 16. So, si 8 and 16 are compatible since pwede natin silang ma-reduce into lowest term or magamitan ng cancellation method. So, 8 and 16. So, 8 divide 8, we have here 1. And then 16 divide 8, we have here 2. So, yan. Then, sa 7 and 14, pwede rin sila. So, therefore, cancel. So, 7 divide 7, we have here 1. And 14 divides 7 is equals to 2. So, therefore, 1/2 times 1/2. So, if i-multiply natin ito, therefore, so 1 times 1 is equals to 1. And 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So, therefore, our final answer here is 1/4. Okay. So, next proceed to the next example. So, next example, kung mapapansin nyo, meron naman tayo ditong whole number. So, multiplying fraction by whole number. So, in this case, automatic, ang gagawin natin is maglalagay lang tayo dito ng denominator kay whole number. So, 27 will become 27/1. Since maglalagay lang tayo ng imaginary or automatic, meron tayong denominator na 1. And then, simply copy the given and apply multiplication. So, try natin itong 27 and 21, cancellation method. So, by number 9. So, pwede siyang ma-multiply or ma-divide by number 9. So, cancel. Okay, so sorry. Hindi pala number 9, number 3 rather. Because 21 cannot divide by number 9. So, by 3. So, 27 divide 3 and 21 divide 3. Okay, so 27 divide 3, we have here number 9. So, yun pala yung nasa isip ko. And then, 21 divide 3, we have number 7. So, 5 and 1 cannot use cancellation method. Therefore, we will copy this one. Or kokopyahin lang natin. Okay. So, apply multiplication. So, 9 times 5, we have here 45. And then, 1 times 7, we have here 7. So, mapapansin nyo rin, mas malaki itong sa ating numerator kay denominator. So, therefore, gagamit tayo ng division to reduce or to simplify the fraction. So, 45 divide 7. Okay. So, 45 divide 7, we have here 7. So, 7 times 7 is equals to 42. And then, we have 3. So remainder 3. So tawag dito. So the 7 is our whole number, and then 3 is our numerator, and then 7 is our denominator. So our final answer here is 7 and 3/7. So yan yung ating final answer dito. Okay, so next, paano naman kapag mixed number naman? So in mixed number, so may procedure siya. So i-multiply natin muna yung whole number tsaka itong si denominator, and then we will add the numerator. So yan. So 4 times 8 plus 1 times 3 times 5 plus 2. Then copy denominator. So kapag na-multiply natin, pwede na natin siyang gamitan ng cancellation method. So 4 times 8, we have here 32 plus 1 is equals to 33. So over 8 times 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17. And then we have here 5. Okay. So 15 and 8, so hindi siya pwede. And 33 and 5, hindi rin siya pwede. So therefore, i-multiply na natin sila. So 33 times 15. So papakita ko dito. So 33 times 15. So 5 times 3, we have 15. Carry 1. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. So 1 times 3 is equals to 3, and the same with 1 times 3 is equals to 3. So add. So bring down 5. 6 plus 3 is equals to 9, and 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. So therefore, meron tayong 495 over. So 8 times 5 is equals to 40. Okay. Since mas malaki itong sa ating numerator kay denominator, we will reduce it into lowest term. So to reduce it into lowest term, so papakita ko siya dito. So meron tayong 495 divide by 40. So 49 divide 40, we have here 1. So 40 divide 1 is equals to 40 rather. Bring down 9. Bring down 9. So 49 minus 40 is 9, and then bring down 5. So 95 divide 40 is equals to 2. So 40 times 2 is equals to 80. So subtract. So bring down 5, and we have here 1. Okay, so this is our whole number. This is our numerator. And then, ito yung ating denominator. Okay. So, kapag sinulat natin ito, meron tayong 12 and 15 over 40. Okay. But since itong si 15 over 40, so kukuhain ko na to. Kasi ganyan lang yan. Itong si 15 over 40, pwede pa natin siyang ma-reduce into lowest term. So paano? So by dividing it by number 5. So i-divide natin siya by number 5. So 15 divide 5 is equals to 3 over 40 divide 5 is equals to 8. And then copy the whole number 12. So therefore, ito yung ating pinaka final answer, which is the 12 and 3 over 8. So yun lang, para na-review sana kayo ng ating reviewer kung paano yung procedure. Sana tandaan nyo lang yung mga procedure na ginagamit dito regarding in different operation in fraction. So yun, goodbye.